Hi, everyone. I'm Tanya Rivero. In day one of his confirmation hearing, President Donald Trump's nominee for Attorney General faced a grilling by lawmakers on Capitol Hill about the Mueller investigation. If confirmed, William Barr would oversee the special counsel probe into Russian meddling and collusion. CBS News Washington correspondent Paula Reid is in our D.C. bureau with the very latest. Paula?
Tanya, special counsel Robert Mueller actually at one time worked under William Barr back when he served as President George H.W. Bush's attorney general. But today Barr called Mueller, who he refers to as Bob, a quote straight shooter. But that did not stop a barrage of questions from senators on both sides of the aisle.
I believe it is in the best interest of everyone, the president, Congress, and the American people, that this matter be resolved by allowing the special counsel to complete his work.
Attorney General nominee William Barr tried today to ease concerns about the future of special counsel Robert Mueller's investigation into Russian interference in the 2016 campaign. He would oversee the investigation if he is confirmed, but the president has repeatedly dismissed this investigation as a witch hunt.
Do you believe Mr. Mueller would be involved in a witch hunt against anybody?
I don't believe Mr. Mueller would be involved in a witch hunt.
Democrats grilled Barr about an unsolicited memo he wrote to senior justice officials last year, criticizing Mueller's investigation into whether the president obstructed justice.
I was speculating. I freely said at the beginning, I was writing in the dark, and we're all in the dark. Every lawyer, every talking head, everyone who thinks about or talks about it doesn't have the facts. I was not calling Mueller grossly irresponsible.
I understand.
He was also asked about Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein's plan to step down. Rosenstein had been overseeing the Mueller investigation, but Barr asked to be able to select his own deputy, and so Rosenstein will depart once a new attorney general is confirmed.
You have not undertaken to run him out in any way?
Absolutely not.
If confirmed, Barr would take over from acting Attorney General Matthew Whitaker, who's been holding the top job since President Trump fired Jeff Sessions last year. Sessions was a frequent target of the president's attacks, but he stayed in the job until he was essentially fired in November. But Barr says he would not be easily intimidated.
I am not going to do anything that I think is wrong, and I will not be bullied into doing anything I think is wrong by anybody, whether it be editorial boards or Congress or the president. I'm going to do what I think is right.
Barr said he will seek the advice of Justice Department ethics officials about whether he should recuse himself from overseeing the special counsel investigation. But he says the final decision will be his. When asked if he would carry out an order by the president to fire Mueller without cause, Barr said he would not.
Paula, Barr was also asked whether he would make the final Mueller report public. How did he respond to that?
Well, Tanya, despite his promises of transparency, it appears that Barr does not intend to make Mueller's final report public. Under the special counsel regulation, special counsel Mueller's only obligation is to hand a final report off to the attorney general. It's ultimately up to the attorney general whether or not any of that is eventually made public. And today, Barr repeatedly testified that he believes that final report, that final summary, is, quote, confidential. But he may make his own summary of Mueller's summary and make that public. Tanya, the language here is very important. Barr said he isn't sure what Mueller is preparing, but he expects it will summarize, quote, prosecutive and declination decisions. Those are basically decisions to prosecute or not to prosecute a crime. Traditionally, with the Justice Department, those memos summarizing cases where they decide not to charge someone, those are very closely held. Those are not often or ever made public. One instance where they did make it public was, of course, in the Clinton email investigation. So based on his testimony today, it does not appear that Barr intends that the Mueller report will ever see the light of day.
Well, a lot of people will not be happy about that. Paula Reid, thank you so much.
Exactly.